Good morning, YouTube. Today we're going to be talking about the coup attempt against President Trump and its abject failure. Now, first I need to explain something to you about what a coup is. Coups don't just happen, in the dead of night. Okay, there's a lot of work that goes into a coup, a lot of pre-work. Okay. You have to delegitimize the leader first. You have to separate them from their power base as much as you can, and then so that when you do remove them through extrajudicial means, the people won't bitch too much. That's what you want to do, and hopefully no one will figure out what happened. Or bad things might happen. There might be some what they call blowback, like what happened in Iran. We won't talk about that. But, mistakes were made. Anyway, so the point is that the elite's not happy with Donald Trump when they realized that he could be intimidated or bribed, and was actually serious about doing what all that stuff he was talking about. They started to panic, and they started to think about maybe using extrajudicial means to, get rid of them. And one of those things was to, what was it Adolf Hitler said, that if you repeat a lie enough times, it becomes the truth. Well, that might work in Germany, but it doesn't work here in the United States. So all these lies that they keep telling about Trump and the Russians being in cahoots with the Russians are blowing up in their face, because Trump keeps outing them. He keeps saying stuff like, hey, how did this stuff get in the paper? Isn't this a felony to leak this stuff? And hey, what about Hillary? Didn't she sell some shit to some uranium or something to the Russians? And what about Podesta? Doesn't he own some stock? And he just kept pointing out this really inconvenient stuff about how everybody on the other side was freaking corrupt. So it's anyway. So that's wasn't working, and they were kind of hoping that if they kept up this drumbeat of negativity against Trump, that somehow all the people that voted for him would run away and abandon him. And that's not the case at all. What has happened is the people have started to rally around them and have ad hoc rallies for Trump. He doesn't even have to be there, and they show up there, and the people that watch this. But this is when they decided that maybe they should quit. Something happened in a place called Huntington Beach, California, on March 25th. And that was pretty much all they needed to realize that perhaps maybe they should just, sit this one out and see what happens. Just take a vacation for 7 or 8 years and see what happens. Because if they try to act against Trump, there'll be freaking mayhem, and lots of things will burn to the ground, and they really don't want that. And that was so interesting about what happened, what really concerned them, was what happened to the Antifa protesters. The Antifa people, they're communists, and it's rumored that Soros is paying for them, and their job is to go to these rallies and harass people and push them as far as they can without freaking really doing jail time, without being convicted of a felony. So they mace you, they punch you when nobody's looking, just yell at you and call you names. But what happened at Huntington Beach is these Intifada guys, went to cross the street, or there was some bike path that these guys were marching on, and they tried to block the bike path. All right, well, in the past, they just get toe-to-toe and start screaming at each other and macing each other and stuff like that. That's not what happened this time. No. All of a sudden, they must have imported rednecks from Arkansas, because these guys started flying over their sign, and boom! They just immediately attacked the Intifada people. They didn't even freaking call them names. They just oh, there they are! Ran over and just started beating the crap out of them. And within 30 seconds of contact, these guys were on their heels and running for the parking lot. And people were screaming like, "Come back here, you little pussy! I want to kick your ass!" They were ripping their masks off their faces, just totally ass kicked them. And then when it's all over, they're like, "Where are some more? That was fun. Let's go beat the shit out of some more Antifa people." And that's when they realized that not only would the American people stand up for Trump, but they would enjoy doing it. So, coup canceled, at least for this year. We'll see if they grow any stones and want to, come back next year for round 2. We'll see. Anyway, enjoy your day, and I hope you're enjoying this very exciting time to be alive.